Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 most important things that I see on the older bikes that do break down that you're not going to see on these modern carbon bikes, but you're going to see on the older vintage bikes that I work on. And let's get into the first one over here. Okay, so the very first one that I find also is quite expensive and it can mess up your frame is this thing here. Seized seat post. These things, what's happening, you got the aluminum and you have a steel. These two do not like each other. So what ends up happening if the seat post has been serviced, has been greased up, these posts will seize up. What I can do for you guys, if you're going down to purchase the bike, or if you want to go inspect one, always have this Park Tool multi-tool available. I'm going to link one in the description where you can open up the bolt here and see if it's gonna release it or not. If it's seized, stay away from the bike. So if the frame will release the seat post, you're good to go. Anyways, let's go to another one. So this one here is pretty pricey as well. So every time when I see the bike, I come here, make sure the crank arm is nice and tight. And what I do, I always shake it and I see if there's a play in the bottom bracket. Now let's see in this case here, see if I want to get a original Campy bottom bracket, this can cost me, let's say, quite a bit of money and then quite a bit of labor to put it in. So this is the one that you want to keep an eye on. Make sure as you mess with the crank arm, there's no play in there. Or if you're not comfortable, get the bike shop to inspect the bottom bracket for you guys and go from there. Okay, so the one, okay, now what we're gonna go back up is this guy over here. See the headset? Now, if you take the bike for a spin, and if you go over the uneven surface, and if you hear a clunk, guess what? Most likely your headset has a dry grease in there. So you need headset servicing. And this thing is not that pricey, it's just basically the labor to flush out the old grease, put in the new grease, and adjust this, you're good to go. And now one more, the last one over here that I see all the time is this guy over here, is that one. See, like this bike over here, that these have been stored. Sometimes the previous owner could have tossed the bike against the wall, and guess what? These things, the cage, the chain, and the rear derailleur will get a little bit bent this way. And what that will do, it will create that annoyed clicking as you ride the bike. The chain will create that clicking noise that you don't want, and that's basically that. So get someone to have that rear derailleur inspected, that it's straight against the cogs. And in that case, you're good to go. Hopefully you found all these 4 useful, interesting. Give it a like if you found it useful, and take care. Bye-bye.